Y'all, Tamara Mowry's husband, Adam Housley, is back in hot water for guess what? Running his mouth again. But at this point, people are starting to side eye him and be like, is he a pathological liar? Is Tamara safe? What is going on in this household? He had an epic Twitter meltdown, came on the internet, going at bat for Trump and Elon Musk, even adding him. Yes, he is a pick-me and he wants to be acknowledged so bad. Did anybody give him his job back at Fox News? I don't think so, because he was out there hustling for a check. At the very least, it sounds like he wants to start an OnlyFans to get Elon Musk and Trump's attention. But to get their attention, he put out a fantastical lie. The internet called him out on it. And then he had the nerve to play victim, climb up to a cross and nail himself to a cross, talking about he's being targeted. Targeted by what? The people in the mental asylum? Yo, let's get into this because Adam needs to stop. This is actually getting a little scary. Listen, let's get into this. People are seriously wondering if Adam is a pathological liar because these stories he comes out with, baby, you couldn't make this stuff up. Except, apparently, Adam did. Now, again, just to recap, Adam's out here trying to justify computer hacking while simultaneously sharing some very questionable memories about food stamps, cash, and grocery stores from when he was a kid. Listen! But social media was not having it and fact-checked him into oblivion. So what did Adam say? And why is the whole country dragging him? Well, this is going to crack you up, y'all. So just to give you guys the pretext. So out of the blue, totally unprompted, Adam Housley, Tamara Mowry's husband. She's lucky she starred in Sister, and we got love for her. But girl, please come get your man. Adam decided to hop online and share a story from his childhood that people literally just confused and scratching their heads. Now, according to Adam, when he was a kid working at his family's neighborhood grocery store, he saw people buying junk food with food stamps and then using cash to buy alcohol and cigarettes. He even said some people would buy a single lime, throw it away, repeat the process until they had enough change to buy cigarettes or booze. Now, right away, folks were like, sir, what grocery store were you working at? And that's when the fact checkers swooped in and baby, the receipts were receding. You cannot make this up. So let's look at the first lie, okay? I have the tweets right here. The food stamp fiasco. Adam claimed that as a kid, he worked at his family's grocery store and witnessed people abusing the food stamp system. I'm not joking. Let me do this verbatim because the words the jokes write themselves. So Adam literally said, and I quote, also, all these experts this is when to start the tweet thread, that are arguing somehow that Dodge and Elon Musk are opening up the U.S. computer systems to hacking. Where have you been? The last 25 years, many are completely outdated and a damn open door. Wow, Adam, I didn't know you started in season 2 of Hackers. What the hell are you talking about, man? He went on to say, what none of the apologists or outrage understand, these experts are literally inputting numbers. They're not digging into our personal info. They are basically mining and hitting the jackpot. First of all, Adam, you don't know what they're doing. You know why? Because nobody knows what they're doing because they're doing it in secret. So Adam, shut up. Why are you being a cheerleader for people that don't act? They are not hiring you back at Fox News. Be like Elsa. Let it go. But let's continue. Then, this is when the internet said, what are you talking about? He said, as a kid who grew up in a neighborhood grocery store since I was 5, I can't tell you how many times I saw people come in and buy crap food for those kids with food stamps, then open the wallet and use cash for liquor, beer, wine, and cigarettes. Then there were those who would repeatedly buy a limited line, get the change, walk out the door, throw them away, and do it again until they had enough change to buy cigarettes or alcohol. As a kid, it pissed me off because there are some people who could really use the help, and then there are others working that system. Now, First of all, Adam, if you don't get your ass onto LinkedIn or Indeed, why are you looking for a job by playing a political pick me? Do you really somehow think that Trump is going to put you in his office? I mean, but listen. Social media literally called out the receipts and quickly pointed out that you couldn't get cash back from food stamps back then. And you still can't with today's SNAP EDP card. So, Adam, what are we talking about here? Oh, you ain't talking about anything. Now, people also dug into Adam's background and found out that Adam grew up in Napa Valley, California, a wealthy wine country where his family ran and operated a generational family vineyard in which they built their wealth. Side note, a lot of people do think that Tamara is actually the one that actually is not supporting Adam's family, but the vineyard was in trouble and he married Tamara and she used her popularity and her fame and everything to help bring investment to the vineyard, but also to get people there because Tamara is like a superstar. People are saying that at one point she might have been the only thing keeping the lights on, but that's neither here nor there. The point of the matter is when Adam was 5 years old working the register at his family's vineyard, he said he saw all that going on. You could never get change from food stamps when they were paper, and you couldn't get it with the SNAP EBT card. I don't think you can still get cash back, but the balance stays on the card. Now, why is this important? Because at the end of the day, uh, you grew up in a wealthy wine country. Where were all these poor people buying junk food from your grocery store? And then throwing limes away to keep the thing so they could buy cigarettes. And second of all, even if everything he said was true, and it's not, um, why were you selling it? If you were so offended, shouldn't you be mad at your parents that were selling um cigarettes and alcohol and all this stuff to poor people? Or is it their fault for buying it and you were just doing community service for selling it? On every surface, this stupid lie doesn't make sense. So anyway, you grew up in a wealthy wine country. Again, it's not exactly known for low income neighborhoods. So where were these people lining up? And his family store, it wasn't a humble grocery store, more like a wine tasting living room attached to their family vineyard, which has been thriving at least since 1969. So where exactly were these food stamp hustlers coming from, Adam? Now, after being called out, Adam tried to backtrack, saying, I was falsely targeted, and claiming he never mentioned SNAP specifically, just food stamps. But baby, people weren't buying it. They pointed out that the food stamp program never allowed cash back for food purchases. So his whole story doesn't add up. He tried to lie and say, oh, no, 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 I was working the register. First, he tried to say he was working the register as a 5-year-old. Then he tried to say he slept in the back of the store. It's funny to me that all these people want an immigrant story, but you don't want to be well, you know what? Let's keep going, right? Then he came back and said, no, I worked at the store when I was a professional baseball player. And that's when I saw all these people doing these things, but where you still couldn't use food stamps or even change from food stamps because that never appeared. And also, let me just be real. For anybody that's actually knows anything about that, why would anybody, even if you could get change back, why would you just have limes? If anything, didn't people sell their food stamps to their friends and neighbors to actually get cash, but you would sell food stamps for maybe 30, 40, 50 cents on the dollar? I mean, I don't, if you're going to make up lies about growing up in the ghetto, at least do research. The whole story doesn't add up. But I will say, Adam seems to be clout chasing because let's not forget, Adam's been hyping up Trump and Elon Musk lately, literally tagging them in tweets like a social media pick me. And let's not forget he used to work at Fox News, like I've been screaming for that before. Let's just say that chapter ended. Do y'all think this online storytelling could be his way of trying to get back into the spotlight and get a job, even in Trump's press office? I don't know. But what does this mean for Tamara? And y'all, I gotta say, this whole situation has folks side-eyeing Adam and wondering what's really going on in his marriage. I mean, if he's this comfortable making up stories online and then publicly defending them, even when he's been caught in a lie, what else might he be conveniently twisting? Could this be why Tamara and her sister Tia don't seem as close as they used to be? I mean, It makes you think, right? Anyway, the internet has wasted no time dragging Adam for his food stamp fairy tales. But what do y'all think? Do you think that Adam was just misremembering, or was he straight up making up things for clout? And do you think all this drama could be causing tension in his marriage to Tamara? Listen, I want to know because I was just thinking, somebody lies this easily. I don't know. Anyway, drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because, baby, this tea just keeps getting hotter. And you know Adam's probably going to melt down tomorrow. Because one thing I do know, when you see an attention monster, baby, they want all the attention. Anyway, your girl's almost at 500K. Go on and hit that like. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.